Every time we have to automatically touch the gear. Okay, okay.
Hello everyone, welcome to Kerala National Cricket Ground. We are watching the final of the tri-series between Finland, Estonia and Switzerland are playing Finland. Sorry for the delay, we had a bit of technical issues, but now we are live. And today in the commentary team you have me, Shamang
And Gaurav. So Finland is 18 for 2 in 6.5 overs. So looking forward for a thrilling final.
Switzerland have had the strong start so far. They had the opening spell from Pari and Meghna. Both of them are in form. Meghna had a good maiden over first and just a single in the second one. Pari started off very well with 5 in the first, and then she got a wicket in her second over, giving just 3 runs. Um, After that, we have had Danny, the captain, who had a good spell, and she's continuing her second over with 2 more balls to go.
Okay, so that's the end of the sixth over. Okay, so Meghna is back in the bowling. That was a good ball on the middle and leg. Nicely played by Divija.
Meghna has had a good tournament. She's probably a contender for player of the tournament. She had 76 yesterday in the match against Estonia and taking 3 wickets along with it.
That's a good shot, fielded at the boundary for a single.
Finland team had a tough game today morning, and it's a hot day out there. I hope they can recover from the setback and also from the heat.
That was a close shout from Meghna. So tell me more about Meghna, how long she has been playing. She seems to be a budding cricketer.
She may seem like she's a very experienced, very player who has been playing for a long time, but she's only 16. She's had a fantastic tournament here. She had also a great series in Belgium, couple of half centuries, all at the young age of 16. She has been playing county cricket in England for the last couple of years. She moved there for her studies and she plays for a club there. And yeah, at 16, already the vice captain of Switzerland.
Amazing.
She's a strong contender for player of the tournament.
Yeah, I
Sure.
think we are looking forward for a promising cricket career for Meghna.
In general, the Swiss team has a couple of young upcoming cricketers. I think the wicketkeeper is quite young, Ananya. They have a bowler, Nena, who's also very young and really fast. She has some good pace.
Yeah, Finland also has some young cricketers coming up. Um,
Your daughter,
yeah, my daughter is one of those. She has been playing now for a couple of years, and then there were a couple who could not make it due to age reasons. So there is some new talent which is coming up from Finland. Uh, Hopefully, in the next series, I think you could see them in action.
looking forward to that. It's good to see the associate nations doing well, developing grassroots cricket, especially grassroots women's cricket. It's very encouraging to see. I hear there's a couple in the Swiss system as well coming through. One who could not make it because of age restrictions, and another one who's only 14. So yeah, the pipeline of players is good and encouraging.
So that's a good shot from Devija for a single in the covers.
And you also have experienced players like Divija. Tell me about her.
Yeah, so Devija played quite a lot during her childhood. I think she's played at a state level in India, um, but then stopped playing for almost a decade. And now, when she was in Finland, she got the opportunity to join the sport. once again. So there is a fantastic cricketing atmosphere in Finland, even though we are an associate nation, but there's a very good spirit.
The infrastructure and the hospitality in this tournament has been amazing. The I we I don't think there's a better ground than this in Switzerland. The team had traveled to Belgium, and even there, the facilities were not up to this high quality. So it's good to see Finland cricket doing a good job.
Yeah, and thanks to Cricket Finland for this fantastic stadium or this fantastic field. And of course, there's a lot to do also by the respective governments. Um, but this is a fantastic place to play cricket.
Sanya struggling a bit with her line and length. Couple of extras already.
Finland is slowing down a bit due to the two big wickets. So 26 for 2 in 8.4 overs at a run rate of 3. I think they would have to improve that a bit more to give some competition and put up a decent score to Swiss. We've seen a strong batting lineup from Switzerland. Um, so I hope they're able to accelerate a bit more.
Another wide. Sanya has just not found her rhythm yet in this game. She had good spells yesterday. Couple of good overs with just one or two runs. She just needs to get her head back in.
So tell us more about the Swiss team. So how do they train? What kind of a cricketing facilities and atmosphere is there in Switzerland?
The women's team is actually quite new. They just this year has been their first tournament, which was in Belgium a couple of months ago, and now this is their second tournament. And with this tournament, actually, they should now be included in the ICC World Rankings. They have enough games. So on Tuesday, we are looking forward to where Switzerland lands in the ranking.
Amazing.
Samiha into the attack. Her second over, first one was a very clinical maiden. She'd be looking to continue that form again. Good ball again. Good line and length, keeping it consistent. Oh,
Okay,
close one.
that was some good bounce.
The coach for Swiss women's cricket, Russell, has also done a good job in developing the young talent. All the 16-year-olds and the girls coming through. He has been the one who took the initiative to train the younger kids and get this ecosystem up. So yeah, kudos to him.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job.
Oh, that should be caught,
Oh,
and
that's a
fantastic
wonderful
catch.
catch.
Amazing catch by Fran there. This was a big wicket. Divija
Divija
goes.
is out.
She was the one who could have put on a big score here. Finland will be troubled seeing her go this early. Great bowling, consistent bowling, putting the pressure. Divija had to go for a big one and just got the top edge, and Fran with a fantastic catch. We had a chant going yesterday and it was who can, Fran can.
Yeah, I think he's done a good job. All the departments, bowling, batting, and we saw fielding as well. I think they are taking the mark in all the departments of the game, and really hats off for him for the kind of team that he has been able to construct, and also getting to know from you about the lineup of other players who are coming up. Very impressive indeed.
27 for 3, almost the 10th over. Finland would be a bit worried by this. How is the middle order batting for Finland?
Um, I think it would be a bit challenging now to set up a decent score, uh, but you never. I
They
mean, never
need
say
they
never
need
in
one
cricket.
partnership, right?
Yeah. Of course, we are few players short who have been who are nursing injuries and out of action because of that.
Leah Martin comes to the strike now. Both the batters out there would be hoping they can get a stand going, put in a partnership of at least 60 70 runs to get a decent total on the board. Good ball again by Samiha.
So going towards a wicket maiden. So it is a wicket maiden. Very impressive bowling indeed.
First one a maiden and now a wicket maiden. She would be pleased with her opening spell. Meti into the attack now.
Okay, that's a good shot from Trazella for a single.
Nena, the bowler now, is another one of the young players coming through. She has a really quick bowling action. Up in the air, just short of Meghna. And Finland get a single. Nana was struggling with her line and length in the first match a bit, but yesterday against Estonia, she had a fantastic spell. Really put the pressure on Estonia, got a couple of wickets, had a great catch at the end as well. Of her mother's bowling, in fact. It's a mother daughter pair.
Amazing.
Again, up in the air, but just short. Good to see Finland rotating the strike a bit. That's what they need. Settle down a bit, get a few runs on the board.
Yeah, there's still 9.3 overs left. So try to make the most of it and get it to score close to 100. I think that would be a decent score for the bowlers to work on with. Good, good shot, but very well
Oh.
fielded.
Fielding has been an area of focus for the team. They've been working on it, and you can see the results. Great catch before with Fran, and again Fran stopping a couple of runs there.
Oh,
Ooh,
that was a big appeal, but
good bowling, good consistent bowling. Just 2 runs of the over so far. Three runs, sorry.
Yes.
Last ball of the over.
Okay, that's a wide. Otherwise, she has been very consistent in her line and length. And also the field set by Switzerland is very attacking, so they have only one player outside the inner circle on square leg. Everybody else in the inner circle trying to contain.
Another good ball to
Another
end
good
the
ball.
over. 31 for 3 at the end of the 11th. 3 runs from that over by 4 runs from that over by Nana. After that great over from the daughter, here comes the mother. Matty into the attack.
Not sure in the history of cricket if there is any other country playing with a mother-daughter pair or has even played. We've heard
Yes,
of brothers and sisters for sure, but mother-daughter, I'm not sure anyone played in international cricket.
yeah, the Estonian team has one pair as well.
Oh yeah,
The phrase. We
absolutely. How could I forget?
we got to know that while commenting yesterday. So it was two mother-daughter pairs playing in the same international T20.
That would be a record in itself. Oh, that was a
Oh!
good flighted delivery and missed by the batter.
Loopy ball straight onto the wickets. Another wicket down.
So Finland has lost its captain, Traz, who's out for 4 after playing 21 deliveries.
She was trying to settle a bit, face a few balls, get the pressure off, but unfortunately, that loopy ball just did her. It's difficult to deal with those loopy ones.
Yeah, it seems those have been very tricky to play with. Uh, and it's you hardly see them, those kind of deliveries in the practice sessions.
This one didn't bounce at all, but even when they bounce a bit lower. They don't bounce as much. So yeah, tricky to deal with them.
I think one big positive is the spirit in the Finnish camp. Even though the run rate is a bit down, but if you see the dugout, they seem to be very positive and cheerful and cheering the team. That is very positive spirits.
They seem like a tight group. I love the chant in the huddle before the match.
Absolutely, that is a new one that has been created specifically for this series, and it's inspired by the Finnish Sisu, which is something to do with never give up.
Uh-huh.
Another loopy ball. So where does the Swiss team go from here? Do they have any more tournaments coming up for this year?
There's another one planned in Luxembourg, yeah, in a month's time. And yeah, that's it for this season.
Okay.
What about Finland?
Finland will go to the Nordic Cup. That is again in a month's time.
Okay. Where is it being hosted this year?
This year it will be in Denmark. Uh, Last year it was in Norway, and before that it was in the same stadium over here in Finland. That
Big
was a
call.
big appeal going towards the leg.
End of the over, just 2 runs and a wicket from it. 33 for 4 at the end of the 12th. How are the other Nordic nations?
Yeah, I think out of all of them, Denmark has a long history in cricket,
Okay.
maybe even around 100 years.
Oh, wow.
So they have a long history.
In women's cricket?
Uh, Not sure about women's cricket, but at least in
Hmm.
cricket, and they have a good women's squad as well. Sweden also has a good squad, and Norway has also been doing well. So overall, these are quite competitive nations to play cricket against. And definitely, I think they all would be going up in their rankings with some very good talent coming up. Okay, first ball is a wide.
Nana back in the attack.
It's not easy to play in this heat. It is 26 degrees in shade, but in the sun it might be in high 30s, which is quite exceptional for Finland. All right, seems to be a mess up in the running, but Minna is able to make it in time.
So quick
So
signal. Good
34
running.
for 4. That's a simple catch.
Great ball by Nana. Easy catch for Meghna. Another wicket down.
So Leah Martin is out at 1. Another player who has improved tremendously over the last couple of years. She started playing only 2 to 3 years ago. So, but someone who's improved a lot of consistent practice, and very nice temperament.
35 for 5. How is the domestic cricket infrastructure, and is there a league system that the cricket women players play in?
Yeah, so this is the first year where they have a hardball league for women's cricket,
Hmm.
and so there are two teams, and then there are also some players from Estonian team who come and play over in Finland. So I think this is a nice start this year, and hopefully it is going to improve. We'll find there will be more and more women getting interested. But men's cricket is quite big. There are 4 divisions plus the Premier League.
Wow, 5 tiers.
Yes,
I heard Italy had come here to play.
Italy
Then
was here. It's a very strong squad, and they got entry into the T20 World Cup this year.
huge news for European
Huge
cricket.
news for a European nation,
Yeah.
I must say. What about football? You were mentioning yesterday about it.
Yeah, Italy has qualified for the Cricket World Cup before they qualify for the Football World Cup. It was a Interesting stat. Sent
That's
it
an
to all
interesting
my
stat.
Italian friends just to trouble them a bit.
Finland struggling a bit. 36 for 5 in 12.4 overs. The run rate is 2.84, so dropping down quite a bit after losing some quick wickets. And a lot of pressure applied by Switzerland bowlers with some very consistent bowling.
And they don't seem to be letting up. And then are coming in with full pace. Oh, quick single again. A direct throw there from Puri, and it could have been trouble for Finland.
So both the batters are now Finnish natives who probably didn't even grow up with Finland, grew up with cricket, but
Oh,
probably played Pesapallo, which is a Finnish baseball.
Pesapallo. Nice. Never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's something very, very unique to Finland. It's an adaptation from baseball.
So not too far from cricket. They should be good at this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they have picked up very well in
Yeah,
the last 2 years that they've started playing.
that's good to hear. 37 for 5 at the end of the 13th. And Mehdi continuing in the attack from the other end. It's good to see the Finnish nationals in the team. The Estonian team has quite a few Estonian nationals as well, not just the subcontinent, Indian subcontinent diaspora.
A loud appeal. Not sure if it was for LB or
I think for caught behind.
for
They
caught
were hoping
behind.
for a nick. Umpire's not interested. Switzerland will be happy with the performance so far. They've had a good series. The first day was a bit more uh, competitive, but yesterday they looked like in top form, won both their games quite easily, and again today they have come out all guns blazing in the final. Girls will be happy with the series.
Seems to have lost her run up a bit. Yeah, it must have been tiring for the players playing back-to-back games in the Finnish heat,
In the Finnish sauna,
in the Finnish sauna. Right, that seems close, and it's given out by the umpire.
leg before, another wicket down. Great bowling from Switzerland. 38 for 6.
I guess leg before is one form of getting dismissed, which is never appreciated by the batter.
And with no reviews here, it'll be difficult to know
It's
where the ball was going. There was another incident yesterday with Liz, one of the batters from Switzerland. She was convinced, she was caught behind, but she was convinced there was no nick. And I think from my angle, from the commentary box, it looked like there was no nick. But fortunately, no reviews in this.
Yeah, maybe we'll have all those facilities as well in the upcoming years. So as you see, the facilities are getting better each year. Now we have an excellent facility for indoor cricket as well for practice during the winter times. But Finland struggling further, 38 for 6 in 13.2 overs.
In the air, No fielder there. The players also must be tired by now. 3 long days, second game today. It's not easy playing 2 games per day.
It's difficult, and back-to-back days as well.
Yeah. Bit of cloud cover coming in. Some respite for the players.
Do you think it's going to rain?
Are you hoping for a washout?
I think that would be an interesting turn. Seems to be a wide or a no ball.
Matty just struggling a bit to find her rhythm again. She had a good first over. She just needs to remeasure, refocus a bit. She's adjusting her run up.
Okay,
Oh,
good shot, but uppish and straight to the fielder, but put down at point.
Nat just couldn't hold on to it. She did well to get her hands to it, but the ball was traveling fast. Hopefully, that's not hurt her hand too much. She has to go in and open.
It's good to see that the bowlers are bowling to their field.
It's still a tight field. They're not letting up. Just the one fielder outside at the boundaries. Everyone else inside the circle. End of the 14th over, 39 for 6. Saranya back in the attack. She had a good first over, just 5 runs from it. Up in the
Okay,
air.
moved up,
Oh,
and
good
that's an
catch by
excellent,
Samia. Running in.
excellent catch.
Had to dive for it. Great catch in the end. Another wicket down for Finland. 39 for 7. Great fielding performance so far, not letting anything pass. That was a great catch there. Samia was upset yesterday. There was a free hit and it came straight to her and she couldn't hold on to it. Even though there was no consequence, she wasn't happy. She would be happy getting her hands on that one.
Yeah, good to see that the players have set high standards for them, and they are following that up and showing that on the field. So new batter, Hyen, coming into the to take strike. She is a big hitter.
In the first game, I remember she had a good few boundaries. I think she came in slightly earlier, but she hit a few fours and kept the scoreboard ticking.
And that's wide. She's nursing an injury, so not 100% ready. Otherwise, can also bowl pretty well. Okay, I think it's the left and right combination which is putting the bowler in a bit of a trouble.
It's always difficult to adapt to that change ends. Good shot there. Should run away all the way to the boundary. Much needed boundary for Finland.
Was it the first boundary of the match?
Yes, looks like it. First boundary of the match. Good effort by Lela, but just could not get her hands to it. Again, the commitment showing there was Switzerland have the game in control, but still Lela diving for it, trying to stop that boundary.
Uppishly played, but dropped in safe zone.
Oh, another one straight into the hands of Danny, and the captain happily takes the catch there. 2 wickets from the over. Switzerland looking to wrap this up soon. 2 wickets for Saranya already. Should be pleased with that performance. The whole bowling unit has done a great job so far.
Finland still trying hard to set up a some of a decent some of a decent score. Still 5 overs, 5.2 overs left. Even if they play it out, I think that would be good.
Anchala strike.
Anchalin on strike. Good delivery and a loud appeal for a caught behind but no nick.
How did Anchal and Ria get into cricket? Was it you?
It was me, yeah. But then they came for a hobby session with the cricket officials in Finland, and since then, they have been hooked and they've liked it. Some good motivation also coming from the coaches and the staff in Finland.
Do they have some sibling rivalry going on?
Um, I think that is always healthy, but yeah, I think that has been there, but in a positive way. So one is always pushing the other positively. But that you see in the entire team. All right, this might be an interesting competition with Meghna in the attack and High in batting. Let's see if she's able to hit some big blows.
Goes for the big shot, just misses it. Last over for Meghna, just Gone for 4 runs so far in her first 3. The team had a new nickname for Meghna after her performance yesterday. 76 runs, 3 wickets and a catch. Megatron.
Ooh,
Hoping for
she
another.
has deserved it the way she has played, definitely. And that's a good hit by Hyan towards the square leg boundary for a single.
Natalie Nat was at the boundary, not letting it by. In the air.
In the air, but
No one. Silly mid wicket.
okay, we have some close infielders now, so Meghna putting some pressure.
Ooh. Good bowling there.
That was a good one. It didn't seem to turn but went straight. That's well played by Anshul into the covers. Nice looking shot
Between the fielders, found the gap. Should get a
for a double.
good shot by Achal.
So Finland nearing 50s now. Finland showing a lot of good spirit from the dugout. Another good shot. Straight to the fielder. Seems to be a mix-up in the running. And
Might be
that's out.
close. Yeah, it's gone.
That was not needed at this stage of the innings.
Hesitation to go for the run. Miscommunication.
There is still four overs to go. Would be good if Finland can play it out. I think a bit of inexperience showing over here.
A bit of pressure just to get the scoreboard up a bit. Playing right into the hands of Switzerland. 49 for 9 at the end of the 16th over. Last batter coming out. Hansika.
Hansika is coming from all the way from Oulu, which is up north or actually in the central of Finland.
How far away is that?
It's around 7-8 hours.
Oh, wow.
It's magnificent to see there is a new cricket club for playing women's cricket there this year.
Pari back in the attack. Pari was my co-commentator yesterday. She was just taking a break in the last game versus Estonia.
Where do you think Switzerland would land in the rankings? What are the expectations?
Apparently, the coach did some calculations and there was some sort of simulator, and it says they might land up at rank 30.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's quite good. Quite good for such a young cricketing team. Bodes well for the future.
think Finland will also qualify for rankings this year. They need to play a few more games. That's a wide, but the Nordic Cup will hopefully give them enough games to get on the points table.
I heard you need 8 games.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the 9th game for Switzerland, so far undefeated. Looking good for this one as well. It's been a strong start for the team. 50 up for Finland.
$51 for 9. How many extras if we have a look? 19 extras. So still some room for improvement for Switzerland. Another wide. It was a good looking shot in the mid wicket region, but for a single. That's a powerful shot.
Big shot should go away to the boundary. But no, Switzerland
Restricts it for a single.
two balls to go in this over. Bold, bold.
That was a full delivery, but she yorked herself.
Straight onto the wickets. Puri gets another one. 2 wickets for her on the day. And that wraps up Finland's innings. 54 for 10 in 16.5 overs. Switzerland have a target of 55 to win the series. They would back themselves to do that. They have a strong batting lineup, and they would be feeling pretty comfortable to get this
Yeah.
one over the line.
Let's see if there is a twist coming up for the bookies.
Or the clouds.
Yeah, or Finland has some nice bowlers, so let's see if they can take some quick wickets initially and put Switzerland in onto pressure. I think that would be the only way they could.
If they can get the opening pair and Meghna out, Meghna usually comes one down. If they can get 3 quick wickets, do the same that Switzerland did to them, put pressure early on, we might be in for a good game.
Yeah, never say never in cricket.
And with that, we will also take a break and see you back in 15 minutes.
behind you. What's up? Can't see anything. Oh, we switched sides.
Welcome back. Switzerland looking to chase 55, and in the bat we have Lela and Fran opening the batting.
Finland is, of course, looking to take some early wickets and put Switzerland under pressure. Knowing some of the team people, I know they are not going to give it up so easily. They're going to fight.
Divija has had good spells in this series. She would be looking to get some wickets here.
Absolutely. That's another one up in the air. Player getting under it, and she's dropped it. Would have been a big blow to Switzerland.
It would have been the stat that Finland wanted, but just could not
Yeah.
hold on to that ball. Up in the air, got there, the fielder got there, but just couldn't get her hands on it. Lifeline for Lela.
Played in mid-wicket area, but still I had to run a bit to cut off the single.
Fran batting here. She had a brilliant day
Oh, that
yesterday.
was a nice ball. Well defended by the batter.
Fran got 49 in the first match yesterday versus Finland. Very unlucky to not get a half century. And 43 in the second one against Estonia.
Another good ball.
Very good start for Finland. Just the one run from it.
Finland's captain now coming into the attack.
After missing out on 2 half centuries yesterday, Fran really wanted a 50 today. But with 55 to chase,
She'll have to do most of the scoring.
she'll really need to hog the strike.
Good ball from Traz. Keeping it tight. Finland trying to build some pressure.
They need wickets though. They need to get a few early wickets. Switzerland will not be worried about the run rate. They can absorb the pressure, play out the good bowlers, and then hit the loose balls.
That was an interesting back of hand ball. Seemed like this from the commentator's box. And a bit of a loopy in the air. Straight to the fielder, mid on, and cut off the single. Right, that was close to the bat.
Good start so far from Finland, showing intent. They're not giving this one up.
Nice ball by Traz, very tight. Another good ball right onto the pads, but pushed towards the leg side for a quick single.
Just the 2 runs from the over. 3 for no loss in 2 overs.
Divija back into the attack. Bowling her off spins. Nice quicker ball through the air to see if the batter. Another good ball. So Finland definitely trying hard.
Ooh,
That was a close shout.
floated ball.
Probably hit the bat. Must have been very close.
Looked like it was going onto the wickets.
Straight to the bowler, but that could have been close. So Finland definitely trying hard to put some pressure on Switzerland.
Switzerland played it smart there. There was no need to run for a single. They have the balls to play this out.
Played towards the square leg area for a single. Divija trying to mix it up. This one was a bit quick through the air.
Last ball of the over. Well defended.
Well defended, straight to the fielder at short mid off.
Do you think she should come back for a third in this spell, or save it for later?
I think she's putting a lot of pressure, and was very close to getting a wicket. It's not a bad idea to come back for a third. Tries back into the attack. Nice ball, good of length, bit of a mix-up in the running, but the batter reached back home safely. No runs scored.
They don't need to rush it. They can take their time.
That was a good ball. Captain leading by example. That was a
Good
bit
shot.
uppish, but in gap, played towards third man area.
Get 2 runs for that. Found the gap between the fielders. There were 2 fielders, but just managed to get in between them.
Switzerland 6 for 0. Tries back into the attack. Oh, that was a close.
Good bowling.
Good bowling by Finland, keeping it tight. Well supported by the fielders. Full delivery, quite close to the bat. Seems to target the block hole. Finland keeping it tight. Again dot delivery, so only 2 runs off the over. 6 for 0.
Good
after
opening
4
spell.
overs.
Good opening spell by both the bowlers. Just 6 runs. But then again, wickets are crucial here.
Seems Divijay is coming back.
Yeah, it makes sense. Continue the pressure. There's no point saving for later.
Nice delivery, but well played by the batter. But
They should go back for the second and get it easily.
cut off very well at the boundary line by Leah Martin. 2 runs scored.
Fran likes the balls on her leg side. She's usually puts them away with ease. Another one on the
Full
leg.
toss on the leg. Same ball, same delivery, same result.
Just a single this
Just
time.
a single this time. A bit of loop. Played defensively by the batter for a dot ball. Played
Yeah.
uppishly, but straight to the fielder. Did not go for any run. A bit of uppish delivery on the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. France seemed to sweep it, but it was a bit of wide. Another slower ball, played uppishly on the offside, lands in free area. Single scored by the batter.
Last ball. 6 runs so far from the over.
Well bowled, a bit rushed through the air. Played defensively by the batter for
Dot ball.
a dot ball. So 6 runs of the over. Switzerland 12 for 0 after 5 overs. Do we see change of bowling attack? Or Finland trying to persist, it seems, with the main bowler, with the opening bowlers. So captain taking the responsibility on her shoulders, trying to take a wicket and break this partnership. Tries back into the attack.
Wide. Go for a quick single. Get there easily.
Buys, so two wides declared by the umpire. Always tricky for the keeper to collect the ones on the leg side, especially if they're standing up. This one played on the leg side. 2 runs scored by the batter. Tries losing it a bit, putting the ball on the pads.
Big
Quite
shout.
strong appeal. It seemed to be a bit of up.
Yeah, it seemed high. And referee says no.
That was close. So Traz now mixing it up a bit more. Foolish delivery on the offside. Good shot straight to the fielder. Went for a sharp single.
Good running between the wickets, rotating the strike a bit. Fran on strike.
Good square cut. Straight to the fielder in the covers. Sharp single scored by the batter. Last ball of the over. Finland trying to keep it very tight.
Just
That's
wide.
often the commentators'
Commentators
curse.
curse. You jinxed it.
And the jinx is broken.
7 runs from the over. 19 for no loss after the 6th over. Finland will have to mix up the attack now. We have a new bowler coming in.
Meera into the attack now. End of fielding restrictions. Finland having still two outside, so keep trying to keep it tight. That was a good delivery at offside, defended by the batter.
Switzerland will be happy continuing this way. They have managed the power play without losing a wicket. They'll be happy with that. Seen off the main bowlers.
Finland to be active, trying to be chirpy in the field. Good to see the energy in the field. A bit short ball, but straight to the fielder. No run scored. Played
In the
uppishly in
air.
the air, but falling in the gap.
Settling for just the one.
Settling for a single.
Oh, they go for the
Oh,
second on
there
the
is
misfield.
nobody backing up.
Good running, good call there.
Finland losing there a bit. They cannot afford to give such easy runs to the Swiss team. Trying a bit of a variation, but losing it in the end, so wide down the leg side. How many wickets do you think Switzerland is going to lose? What's your
I'm going to
prediction?
go for 0.
Spoken like a Swiss man.
Didn't let the boundary through to just a couple of runs there.
Finland pretty good in cutting off the boundaries. Oh, that turned after hitting the ground, deceived the fielder a bit.
Just a single.
Just a single.
End of the over. 25 for no loss. I was afraid I might jinx them, so I was keeping it really low key, but they have survived my curse.
Change of attack from the far end as well.
Hansika comes into attack. Might be wide. Yes, called wide by the umpire. Just down the leg side.
Hansika struggling a bit. First one was down on the leg side and now up on the offside. Hopefully she is able to recover.
Another wide there.
Another wide, so a hat trick of wides.
Hope she can just refocus. Getting some advice there.
Good to see the captain sharing some advice.
It's difficult sometimes when you just come into the attack to find your rhythm.
That was a good ball.
Captain's words did the trick. Good football, well defended by Fran.
Switzerland not taking any risks, playing very cautiously.
Down the leg side.
Down the leg side for a single. I was trying to jinx it for Switzerland, but seemed it did work out. That was a good ball, middle and leg. Well played on the leg side for a single.
Good delivery there. She seems to refound her line and length.
So Switzerland is happy with the singles.
They'd be
Maybe
happy.
Finland should change it a bit. Maybe put fielders into the inner circle. Try to put a bit of more pressure on the opponent. I think they will learn as they play more games. Hansika now seem to have found a rhythm. Another ball. Oh, that was misfield and it went to the boundary.
Unlucky. Finland need to stop those. First boundary of the innings for Switzerland.
Fielder not happy with herself. Of course, the Finnish team also keeps very high standards for them. This would be very painful for the fielder. Well bowled by Hanseka, keeping it nice and tight.
End of the 8th over, 34 for no loss. Switzerland need 21 more runs. Both the batters look comfortable, they're settled in, they're not taking any risks. Mira continuing her spin from the near end. What do you think overall of the tournament?
I think it was a very well organized tournament and the weather was also very favorable. At least it was not raining and quite sunny. Very good competition also.
Yeah, really well organized by Cricket Finland. Thank you for hosting us. Very good to get experience on these tours.
And good for Finland to play against some very, very nice competition, especially Switzerland and also Estonia. I think that would give them a lot more experience. Most of the players not having experience of more than 2 years in the Finnish side. And very little game time.
Game time will help them understand the strategies, understand the strengths and weaknesses of each player. Good shot. Very good shot by France. Straight to the boundary. No stopping that. Pulled away. Powerful strike there. Another boundary for Fran. Brings up 40 for Switzerland.
Seems France may want to get a 25 at least. Well played again on the covers, but straight to the fielder for a single. That was a good ball. Finland still trying hard for a wicket.
Down the leg side. Put away by Leila. Just a single there.
That's end of the over. Switzerland 42 for 0 after 9 overs.
Just 13 runs needed more. hoping with cricket now included in the Olympic program and from LA 28, a lot more nations also start providing more funding, more support to the game, especially here in Europe. It's good to see all these associate nations putting out women's teams, putting out men's teams in Europe is also uncommon. Yeah, with inclusion in the Olympic program also comes backing by the national Olympic committees. So hoping for good next 10 years for the game.
Yeah, I believe it's a game which is watched by what, more than a billion people.
1.3 billion just in India.
That was a loopy ball, but well played by the batter
Should go to
for
the
a
boundary.
boundary.
Good shot again. Both the batters are well settled. Leela just putting it away. It's good height for her to just smash it to the boundary. 9 runs needed.
Sika losing a bit of a rhythm down the leg side for a wide.
Who was the best player for you for the Finnish team in this tournament?
I think there are a lot of positives for the Finnish team as well. We can see some new bowlers who have been tried and who have performed very well. Then also on the batting side, we've seen some good performances by Divaja, but also by Stella and Ria. So a lot of positives, but I'm sure that the coach is busy keeping down the notes, taking down what needs to be further tuned and adjusted.
That's the good part about organizing these tournaments and getting actual experience in matches. The coach will have a long list of areas of improvements ready, I guess, for the next training session, for the next national camp, and it only gets better from here.
It seems all the teams have been watching videos of other players and trying to formulate strategies.
Yes, I know the Swiss coach Russell had long notes on each player's analysis, what to do. Well bowled there to end the over. 10 overs up, halfway through the innings, 47 for no loss.
And
Bit of
we are on with for a short drinks. We'll be back after the drinks. Okay, we are back. Seems Divija is back into the attack.
Final over for her.
That's a big shot on the onside, going to the boundary.
Runs away for 4. Big shot.
Seems France wants to end it this over. So we talked about the women's team ranking, and you said it is probably going to be around 30. What do you think about the men's ranking? Where do you think they are on the points table?
The Swiss men's team have been playing a few games. They're ranked 54th currently in the world, and they have some good players. The league, the national league, is also quite strong. They have a few tiers there. And yeah, the Swiss cricket is working hard to develop even the men's game.
Another one playing on the leg side.
Oh, Misfield might go for
Misfielded.
4, and this might be it.
Goes for a 4, and this is the end of the innings.
Switzerland win the tournament. Great tournament organized by Cricket Finland. This match, Switzerland were dominant. Clinical performance by the bowlers, and the batters had an easy outing, played it slow, built up their partnership, and at the end, ended it with a couple of 4s by Fran.
So Switzerland clearly showed they have been the dominating team in this competition. Well deserved all the victories, most of them by good margin.
They also settled into the tournament. The first 2 games were tight games. Finland had put up a big total in the first one, Estonia also in the first one against Switzerland. But then Switzerland just got better and better. 2 good games yesterday, and today just taking it up another level.
Yeah, and also the first game they were all new to each other. They have probably not seen each other play. So maybe the coaches also would not have seen each other that well, the players. But later on, they got some time to work on the strategies, what to target on what player. And it seems at least Switzerland has done a marvelous job in executing on those strategies. They've really dominated in the last 2 days.
Yes, and good luck to Cricket Finland for the upcoming Nordic Cup. And
Thank you. So
thank
that's
you
a
for
wrap from
hosting.
here.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.